Thank you for tuning in to the Mzblueradioshow. I have my guest in the building, Carpe. We are about to go up close and personal and see what he have going on. Check out the music and all that good stuff. How you doing, Carpe?
Doing pretty good yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. It's been, like he said earlier, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
I cannot complain, but you have a lot of stuff going on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're always doing something, promoting yourself. How has that been? I mean, it's a new year, 2021. Last year was crazy. How is it going for you so far?
I mean, it's going pretty good so far, according to plan. Last year I kind of, took a chill for a minute, with the pandemic and everything going on, and I actually got a baby girl now. She just turned 2 months old, so I've been playing daddy,
Right.
She just not letting me get out the house, but everything's been good. I was doing a lot of writing last year and putting stuff together, and so gearing up for this little project that I'm finna put out in the spring, summertime. So.
Okay, cool. And that's like right around the corner. You got a name for it, or you don't want to? You want to wait?
No, it's cool.
Okay.
It's called Moment of Clarity, and it really just
I like
it has a lot to do with self-reflection. In the time of sitting my ass down somewhere, because we couldn't go nowhere. So.
Right.
Not only was I writing and, getting close to the family and things, it gave me time to really sit and just think and, ask myself where am I at, where I'm going and, what I came from. So it was a lot of self-reflection and moments of clarity for myself. So that's why I'm going with that.
And I like that name because, like you said, last year, we really couldn't do anything. I felt like we were grown but on house arrest.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like that?
Oh, I definitely.
It was very depressing though, and I'm big on people that battle those type of things. So I want to check that out. I want to check that out. What is one of your favorite songs on there? And tell us why.
Honestly, I would have to say it's one on there called No Longer Bothered. And it has a lot to do with realizing I can't change everybody else. If I want to change, I got to change within myself, and the change will come around me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like me dropping dead weight and realizing, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You know what I'm saying? So it was more or less just me realizing, hey, you're gonna bury yourself and spend more time trying to pick people up that don't want to get up. When you could be picking yourself up, so I'm no longer bothered with the dead weight. You
know what? I want to say amen to that. Because, I tell people often that, we don't mind listening to someone's problems and stuff like that, but if I give you advice, and we talk about this all the time, if I done gave you some advice, and then you hit me up and you're doing the same exact thing, you're not about to drive me crazy because it's going to be the same result. So you're right. It's so important, and especially as artists, because I don't know about you, but does that get into your soul and your creative process?
Yes.
And how is that?
It interferes with it big time, So in being able to write this project last year, it was a relief because it wasn't me so much worried about what the rest of the world had going on, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to worry about what was going on right in my home, and it helped me to center and ground myself and focus. So, it was a real good thing being able to do that. So.
Well, that's good because, so I assume that's where you got the motivation from, being at home and just being able to think during the pandemic.
Most definitely.
And see,
I appreciate that time.
You know what? A lot of people said that, it either broke you or it made that hustle come out of you.
Yep. You was gonna see who was really a survivor in the time of the pandemic. What are you gonna make the best of your situation, or are you gonna fold? Under pressure. So, I refuse to fold under pressure. So,
amen to that. Now, the only time I did fold or get upset is when they took all the toilet paper. That pissed me off. That was unnecessary. I didn't forgive the world for that. Oh, I'm sorry.
I understand. Luckily, I try to do a monthly stock up with stuff like that.
Nice, so, yes. Now that's what we're doing. Never.
So I didn't have to worry about running out during that time, so I was good. So.
Smart, very smart. So do you have something that we could play on Spotify today or not now? I know you have not released this project, which is fine. But like some music that somebody could hear.
Yeah.
Is it on Spotify?
You can look on Spotify, Apple Music,
Oh damn.
Google Play Music, Tidal.
What about YouTube? Oh yeah, perfect.
It should have my winning season EP on there.
What is your YouTube channel name?
It's Carpe.
Oh, that's
easy. Keep it simple.
I see.
Keep it simple.
Hold on, let me see if I'm doing it right.
Matter of fact, you.
Oh yeah, that's you. Let me see. Which one would you say to play? And I'll play it.
Let me see. You can play on cookies because a lot of people like cookies. Okay,
so this is Carpe, just so you guys can check him out and just know kind of what to expect when he drops this project. I've heard him before, but you get to hear him on the show. Just check it out and vibe with it.
It's your boy Carpe. Cause I'm boys. Check. I run in the game in fourth quarter. The man in the rock giving orders. Seconds left, but I bet I'ma score. My ego too big for you little bitty whores. I'm black, I'm the youngster, the difference you bought. That paper ain't shit, man, I'm rich to the core. But I'm greedy, so feed me, come on, I see more. Don't give it, I take it and come back for more. Cookies, take that. Cookies, give me that. Cookies. Don't give me that. Cookies. Take that. Cookies. Give me that. Cookies. Yeah, I've been an underdog, long as I can remember. Back in the day when they beat you for giggles. At great granny house in the yard with the sniffles. Enough about that, no point reminiscing. 007, I stay on the mission. Your hustle is pimping, I hustle for pensions. Stock market creature, this just the beginning. A couple of years, I'll be ruthless in here. See, I never was best at whatever I did. But I gave my best, at least I thought I did. A couple of problems, don't care to mention. But this one in particular, I can give it. Showman syndrome, yeah, I got it severely. Mentally praying on me, fuck humanity. Sometimes profanity in my vocabulary. The depths of the truth can get very scary. I run in the game in fourth quarter. The man in the rock giving orders. Seconds left, but I bet I'ma score. My ego too big for you little bitty whores. I'm black, I'm the youngster, the difference you bought. That paper ain't shit, man, I'm rich to the core. But I'm greedy, so feed me, come on, I see more. Don't give it, I take it and come back for more. See, I can get devilish, don't you dare me. In the flash, no marvelous, just me. I hate wasting energy fighting things. I'd rather be Netflix and chillin'. Luke Cage, I'll punish you with iron fist. Straighten that back like an arrow real quick. Make a tap out, go front page on the click. I'm all in the octagon, celebrate it. Screaming Carpe, we the best, no Kelly. When I finish, she kiss it and clean up the mess. Say I give it my all, I couldn't give it no less. Now she cooking roast beef with a side of cabbage and some cornbread that is so fit. All I need is Kool-Aid to complete the test. When I'm finished, I put the results in. Yeah, she wifey material, proof for the tape for the chin. I run in the game in fourth quarter. The man in the rock giving orders. Seconds left, but I bet I'ma score. My ego too big for you little bitty whores. I'm black, I'm the youngster, the difference you bought. That paper ain't shit, man, I'm rich to the core. But I'm greedy, so feed me, come on, I see more. Don't give it, I take it and come back for more. Cookies, take that. Cookies, give me that. Cookies. Don't give me that. Cookies, take that. Cookies, give me that. Cookies. Yeah.
Hey. So y'all heard it here. That's Cookies, Carpe. Y'all can actually follow him on YouTube as well. Like he said, it's easy. Carpe D. So what inspires you to do the music? Like what inspires you and what artist inspires you?
Well, really it started with poetry. Middle school going into high school. There was a couple of older kids that used to write poetry and perform at the talent shows and stuff, and it kind of took my attention. You know, shout out to Donnie Abstract P. You know what I'm saying? I heard him spit one of his poems, and I was just like, yo. And then my big bro G, a lot of them, and it started with poetry. Like, they wasn't even really just doing music like that at the time, but, you know, one of my childhood best friends, he was actually rapping. And I was like, you know, if I can do poetry, I can rap too.
Yeah.
You know, and so I started going in this homemade studio with him. Like, no bull, we was literally rapping. Like, our microphone was a computer speaker. We plugged the computer speaker into the microphone, you know, input.
Yeah.
And we rapped into the speaker, so it was
goodness.
full of static and everything, and you could tell, but we was hungry. Like, we made like 10 songs, but he kept on going and making them. But, you know, I got back involved in school and stuff. But when I went to college, you know, I did a semester at PV or whatever, and I got back into my music after that, and it just kind of never stopped. Like, when I'm writing, I feel good. You know, I just feel good, and people who really inspired me to do so was like, you know, Andre 3000, Nas. You know, I related more to that era of music. But as a kid growing up, when I first started really just listening to rap, you know, Ludacris, you know, that's where I like to listen to music. But it's crazy, I don't really make music like that. You know, I kind of got more like a chill, laid back vibe. But, you know, those are my inspirations. My new age inspirations is Big Crit, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole. Like, you know,
all dope artists.
What? All three of them.
Yeah.
They do an album together.
It's crazy. And I still don't feel like Big Crit even gets half of the recognition he deserves.
Whatsoever.
I don't get it. Like, that brother should be on the radio more and just face... You know what I'm just
more
trying to
face
say?
Recognition,
But you know why, though? Probably because he don't really just... Big Crit just don't rap, like, about the, like, strip clubs necessarily, the sex and bitches, hoes...
Exactly.
Killing dude. I mean,
that's why he in my lane.
Yeah.
He really just tell his story and he tell the story around him. You know.
Facts.
And you can tell what he surrounds himself with, and, you know, almost to a certain extent what he be thinking at times, you know. And that's really what music is for, to give perspective and purpose. So it's like I relate to him and J. Cole and Kendrick, so I feel like I personally relate to them. So
absolutely. What message do you want, as an artist, what message do you want people to get out of your music when they listen to it?
Really, it's kind of cliche, but to be yourself, you know.
That's not cliche at all. That's just real.
You know, never put yourself in a category to feel like you got to keep up with what's going on, because what you do, somebody gonna feel that, somebody gonna understand, and it's gonna grow. You know, with your natural love and intentions for it, and, you know, your hard work and perseverance. Like, shit, when you really want something, it's gonna show, and it's gonna show to the people that it's supposed to. So just stick to your guns and fight it out. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I always say, I feel like everyone got their own lane. You just gotta find your niche and stay. They already have, you know, the Crits. They already have J. Cole's. Be yourself. They're great artists, but, you know, we don't know you. You know, we want to see something new. So most definitely. So what plans do you have? I know you're dropping new music soon. When is the release date on that? I don't think we even mentioned that.
Not giving that.
Oh, okay. See,
I get a name, but I ain't giving the release date.
Okay, so it's coming soon. That's all y'all need to know. But y'all did hear the name. Okay, so 2021, after you drop the project, what are you going to be doing, like, in terms of, like, visuals, and are you planning on leaving the city and performing in different spots? Like, what do Carpe have planned?
Well, I already shot the video for No Longer Bothered. I'm just, you know, waiting to debate on when we're going to release that. Probably going to be real soon, to be honest with you. And the project going to follow right behind. I'm actually gearing up to go to Atlanta this weekend, so to shoot some more videos. Then we're going to shoot like 2-3 videos out there. And most definitely. Whole lot of work. So who not working? You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Retro Roo. He had a movement going, who not working?
Well,
who not working?
Hashtag who not working. Hey.
Real shit. But yeah, Atlanta, and then New York this summer. I don't have the set date for it yet, but I got to get a visual in New York. And then I got a couple interviews lined up. I'm gonna link up with my girl Backstreets with Cole.
Nice. Shout out Backstreets with Cole. That's my homie.
I'm gonna link up with her in April. So
cool.
I got a couple things on the menu. I can't think of them all off the top of the head, but that's just a few of what's coming right now. So.
But you're putting in that work, man. How important? Tell people how important it is to stay on top of your shit as a indie artist, but just as an artist, period. Like, how important is it to not take too long out the game?
What? Because I'm a prime example of taking too long sometimes. You know, feeling like you got all the time in the world, but hey, every minute of every day counts. You get 24 hours a day. What you doing with yours? You can sleep 6 to 8 of them, but what you gonna do with the rest? You feel me? Now, prime example of hard work is this woman right here.
Oh man!
Every time I get on my Instagram and I scroll, I'm gonna see something by her. I promise you that. It builds the motivation. Cause jack of all trades, that's this one right here. You feel me? Cause I be seeing you working. Like, I had to make you a stop. I had to run through that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, it was key. Like, I really appreciate what you do for real. Like, and you keep going. Cause like I say, when you stick to your guns, what's supposed to happen for you will happen for you. I'm telling you.
Amen. Firm believer. My mom would say that, and I appreciate it. Like I said, we met. Oh my goodness, we met when I first started doing radio. I interviewed Tree Life, and you came through, and I'm not embarrassed to say I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was trying to come up with questions, and I was just like, oh my goodness. And I remember we laughed our ass off. We just ended up laughing, having like a really genuine conversation. Yep. And we was just like, oh my goodness, we locked in for life.
But that's what made it good. Like, that was organic. So. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, you couldn't even tell you didn't know what you was doing because
I really didn't.
You didn't let it be known. It was like, oh, okay, this is what she do. This is how she run her shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was taken. So I was like, I like this. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest with you, you still kind of get that vibe. You know, it's just you could tell you more into how you feel about it. You more
right, absolutely. Because I think it was one of them times where it was like, if I didn't do a good interview, I wasn't going to be able to have my own show. Yeah, so I always say I appreciate that. And for the people that started with me, y'all always have the green light to just come in and promote what you have going on. So you're going to, you said Atlanta, you're going to New York. You want to talk about it? I know it's top secret.
No.
You're going to be doing like music and promotions out there?
Yeah, in Atlanta, okay, we found this dope ass like studio warehouse, and it's got all different type of sets. It's got a jail cell. It's got a hospital bed. I think it's got a classroom. It's got
jail cell.
Yeah,
like for I'm saying, I know what you're saying, but you don't always come across something like that.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
So it's like we was just like, we gonna capitalize on the opportunity to go shoot some videos out there. You can get multiple videos shot with all the stuff that they have out there. So we're gonna take advantage of that for the weekend and get some videos shot. Probably gonna pull up on a couple scenes, randomly. But our main agenda is to get down there and shoot videos. So just work.
Absolutely. Work. And that's dope.
In New York, that's more of a flyby. Like that's gonna be a promotion run. I'm trying to see exactly what spots I want to hit because I got a couple eyes on me from New York, like blog sites and this one place that they do. It's like, I think it's called like Hip Hop Extravaganza or some shit like that. But they basically do big ass rap fest. And it's like, it's just that raw New York organic feel. So I'm going to see if I can catch one of them. And I'm going to be in heaven. Because, like that East Coast rap, that 90s rap, like, that's what I love. Like,
that's standing on the rooftop.
What?
Standing in a circle.
What?
Yo, let me get you. Let me get him.
You get some of that. It's crazy. You get some of that in the No Longer Bother video, too.
Oh, no shit. So, okay, y'all took it way back. Yeah, that's that 90s feel. I got to check that out. I'm going to check that out.
I'm telling you.
You know what? Houston, we had our ciphers and our stuff, but, like, I think I really would have liked to be able to be in that era where they were doing that. Like, it's your turn, Blue. What you got for him? Man, damn, that would have been cool. Shit. But it is what it is. Yeah. We grew up on some great people, so I feel like when you grew up in that decade and you're a real artist, you had no choice, and you had no choice but to go hard. You've been influenced by too many good ass people. Not just 1, 2, 3. I'm talking about everybody went hard.
Had to.
Ooh,
And nowadays,
baby.
nobody has to go hard.
Unfortunately.
They just gotta have money, a social media,
or a presence.
What?
Appeal to the youth. That's what they like to say, and that's, you know, the whole stereotype of why. You see, I try not to take the conversation there, but the same reason why they shoot us, they don't mind praising us for the baggy clothes, the goals, the grills. You know, we're a suspect. We're already systemized. Like, you expect black men to act like this, but you will promote that image, and only for them to go out there and infect other people to think like that. You know, it's okay to kill somebody. Let me ask you this while I have you. I asked another rapper, a male rapper. Someone asked me about the killings that's been going on with the black artists. What are, and I'm going to have to, you know, ask the guys, what are y'all going to do to change that? What can you do to change that and say, hey, it's okay to protect yourself, but it's not okay to kill each other, y'all. We got to stop that.
You know, to be honest, I don't have a straightforward answer for that, because it is something that I think about, because you can't just go tell a man, hey, put your gun down. Stop doing what you're doing. So he gonna look at you like, nigga, who is you? You know, are you putting food on my table? Are you feeding me? And that's, you know, it sucks to say that, because that's where a lot of the mindset come from, but it's like, the best you can do is just, you know, voice it. And, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't try to, like, promote that stuff in my music to the best of my ability, but at the end of the day, my story is my story. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
facts.
it's like, I can't tell them, hey, don't do what you're doing, but at the same time, I can tell them there's a better way to provide for yourself. All you got to do is be willing. You willing to take that risk to go out there and, you know, lock yourself away for years or get yourself killed, but you're not willing to take the risk to go apply for this job or save up this money to try to start this business and be broke for a couple months. Like you already broke waiting for a lick to come up. Why not go be broke for a couple months, wait for your business to get together so that you can start your funds? You know what I'm saying? So it's all about perspective, you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them, like, to this day, I hate working for somebody else, you know, but I use it as a push to tell myself it's only gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't be here forever. I don't like it this much, do something about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
I won't be satisfied till I have 4 to 6 incomes on a recurring basis. I promise you. If it take me till 50 to make that happen, that's what it's gonna be. You know. So.
That's real, y'all. I mean, y'all heard it from the man himself. So let's go ahead and plug in your social media again.
Okay. You can follow me on Instagram at just_Carpe CARPE_D. Same on Twitter, Facebook. Type in Carpe D. My music page will pop up. Same on my music. CARPE_D. Type me in, look me up. You'll find me.
Hey, and thank you guys for tuning in. I see you online. Thanks for tuning in.